Welcome everyone to Neo Reality Entertainment, the WrestleVerse. As we sit by and relax and have our Christmas Eves and Christmas Day parties and relax knowing that I have personally have no involvement in the destruction of our oven. Yeah, that was the thing that went horribly wrong. Luckily I was not part of that event. Don't worry, everyone's alright. It's just the oven got destroyed. We're not going to talk about that. We're instead going to talk about something content-worthy, something worthy of the main event of AEW Dynamite Holiday Bash. Jamie Hayter versus Hikaru Shida. And my god, when was the last time Hikaru Shida had a women's title match? It feels like it's been forever. I think her last title match was when she lost it. Aha. Wow, that leaderboard system really did well. But anyways, Hikaru Shida took on Jamie Hayter for the Women's World Championship of AEW. And Jamie Hayter has been on a hot streak. She's still feuding with Britt Baker and Rebel. I don't know why they're still keeping that transition in. I've been hoping for months that we start teasing Jamie Hayter's relationship souring with Britt Baker and we lead to Revolution for Jamie Hayter versus Britt Baker. Looking like that's not going to be a thing anytime soon. I wouldn't be surprised if they delayed that till All Out. I mean, like, it could be worse. We could just have another disastrous brawl out happen between the two. But, yeah. Britt Baker has not done anything in terms of teasing the destruction of their little faction. Probably because they realize we're running low on women factions and we already kicked out Kiera Hogan out of the groups of the baddies, so we kind of need to keep things going. Meanwhile, Hikaru Shida has been having that whole thing with Toni Storm since Toni Storm lost Thunder Rosa, which means that we cannot have Thunderstorm. So Shida has been teaming up with Toni Storm in the wake of Thunder Rosa's injury. So basically, she had Fatal 4-Way matches. Never mind, she had a Fatal 4-Way match, but I'm talking about like a singles one-on-one match. I think it's been like nearly since she lost the belt. I just remembered. I tried to forget what happened at All Out, which is why I have not talked about any of the matches there because everything got too depressing. But moving on from that, I'm dressed for the occasion for Christmas Day to be exact. As we continue to get to the holiday bash, Hikaru Shida challenged Jamie Hayter, who, if I recall, Hikaru Shida is currently reigning supreme as a champion in wrestling. Let's double check on that because it's been a while. Oh man, it's so been long. She is currently, let's see what championship she currently holds. Damn it, I knew I should have looked this up more again. I know she's a champion. She recently had defended her belt on Rampage, which should say a lot about the partnership she does. Let me see. Oh yeah, she's the International Ribbon Tag Team Champ. Oh, I didn't know that. Saying she's current with it. Let's see, what other titles she holding? Like, I could have sworn she was champion of something else and she, defended it. Oh, man. Oh! She faced Toni Storm. Yeah, see, I keep trying to remember this kind of stuff, but it's hard to keep track. She's still the longest reigning champion, so props to that. I don't think anyone's gonna surpass it unless we get another champion, unless we get another pandemic, since AEW tends to have differences with... Oh, wait, she was the Regina de Wave champion, I recall, yeah. Yeah, she was that for a little bit, and did she lose it recently? Okay. But enough about Hikaru Shida's accomplishments. Hikaru Shida is a phenomenal wrestler. Let's be real. She's awesome. She carried the women's division as best as she could, given the limited booking, at the time at least, during the pandemic. And a lot of the women talent were gone. Some were let go. Rhea Priestley, especially after what came out about her. So, yeah, it was touch and go for Shida during her run. Then Britt Baker won it finally. And it felt like there was something missing for me. Like, she's had a good reign, and she did get a much better improved belt. But, it really should have ended at... I'm glad it ended on a bigger note, but, like, I'm still saying, like, they should have, like... Yeah. But, Jamie Hayter, being the new champ, has been a pretty stellar run so far. This is her first title defense, and she's been doing pretty well carrying herself, even though she's basically playing second fiddle with Britt Baker, and they so far have not teased ever since the AEW Grand Slam event, where it looked like they were going to break up, and then they got back together and forgot all that. So I don't know what the end game is for Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, because I can't really imagine Britt Baker just being cool with Jamie Hayter holding the belt that she feels she's rightfully deserved of. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't done a Evolution Randy Orton betrayal. Like, they find a replacement for her and just go to town with it, and just beat her down and build it to a match with that. Maybe one day, we'll see. So, with that happening and Shida earning the opportunity to challenge Jamie Hayter for the title, we get to Holiday Bash, and damn it, it's the main event. Yes. Because we need more women main event matches, and we need more than one woman match. Yeah, at least WWE can make the excuse that they're stupid. At least WWE still commits to at least having 2 women matches on Raw. Like, they have 3 hours, so they have more of an excuse. They have more of a reason to have more. But, come on, you can't spare one women match, or just let them have multiple story segments to build this up, because, like, if I recall correctly, if you have this content spread out over several shows, is there like 3 women storylines going on, and only one's getting the mainstream attention and the other is just like and Britt Baker and Jade Cargill, the TBS champion, is defending the title more on TNT than she is on TBS, which is confusing as all hell. Probably because since the storyline for her was kind of, she's just sort of there at the moment because, well, she no longer has someone who to dethrone her, since our favorite alien goddess has been injured for a while. And it looked like that was the original plan, that she was going to lose the belt to our alien visitor for another reality. And then she got hurt, and, well, yeah. In fact, I'm trying to remember what happened to legit Layla her. She was injured last I heard, and then she got harassed because sins of the nation and all that. But, yeah. Jamie Hayter and Hikaru Shida finally locked horns. This was the match I was most excited for. When I heard this match was happening, I was like, this gotta be the main event. It's the only title match. You already had the Elite and Death Triangle have main event matches. Give Jamie Hayter and Hikaru Shida this match. They will tear it down. And by freaking God, they tore it down. Like, it's like, the producer of this match got praised for it, from what I heard, and a lot of the people who were involved and people were loving Britt Baker and Rebel transitioning into the role to be more of the background instead of being the front and center storyline of this whole thing, even though the champion is supposed to be, well, the champion. Jamie Hayter and Hikaru Shida are awesome performers. This was a damn good match. It was about 16 minutes long, which is like the equivalent of like 3 weeks worth of women matches. Hey, you know I had to make a shot at Tony Khan for that. At least he's trying to. At least we're getting steps in the right direction. And Man, this was the best match to close the show that night. Like, I felt like that was the best way to close the show. Like, they went all in on this. The crowd was alive, back up again. And they got Jamie Hayter's fans, just the haters say, Jamie Hayter, Jamie Hayter. Like, it's just awesome to see these awesome women go at it and be allowed to go all in on this, pun intended. And yeah, after Jamie Hayter won the match, retained the title in a terrific matchup, there was definitely a moment I thought Hikaru Shida was like, wait, is she really gonna win because Britt Baker was being stupid? Yeah, luckily that wasn't the case. Like this, like for some reason there's more of a believability. Like, this is the weirdest thing. When I watch a WWE match, I know where it's going. I know they're not going to drop the title to another person on a random TV episode. But when I watch Dynamite, I'm a little bit more unpredictable about it because they have done title changes on TV, which is still a stellar thing since they don't have a pay-per-view system like WWE or WCW had, where they had like 18 different pay-per-views a month, and that somehow made two to four of them happening in the span of a week. I will never understand that logic. Like, Bray Wyatt wins SummerSlam, then loses it the next week on Payback. At least we got the Tribal Chief stuff, but damn, Wyatt was robbed that week. Let's hope they ever address that in storyline on TV. But seeing these women finally main event after they started beating down Hikaru Shida, Toni Storm comes in to save the day, only to get her ass kicked. And then Saraya, formerly known as Paige, comes in to save the day. And people have been wondering, is this the tag team we're getting? Like Hikaru Shida or Toni Storm teaming up with Saraya? No. If there's anything I can say about this, is they're a red herring. Like, they haven't announced the partner yet. I'm pretty certain, with all the signs hinting at it, I'm like, they haven't teased it as far as I'm aware, though I haven't watched Dynamite in full in a while because work life. If I had to take the wildest guess, I do think it's starting to look more and more like Mercedes, aka Sasha Banks, is going to do it. She's going to show up on AEW. She's going to partner up with Saraya because Saraya and Sasha have a past that is a little rooted with controversy, mostly from the fan perspective because they harass Sasha to this day, even though Saraya say it wasn't Sasha's fault. This is something we have to deal with in the business. And Sasha apparently was always guilt-tripped into feeling guilty about what happened. And Saraya, after she got clear, told her, you don't have to keep crying anymore. You don't have to keep feeling sorry for me anymore. I'm back, and I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, it's a thing. It's this constant thing we're dealing with. But we'll have to see where that goes. If Sasha is indeed the partner for Saraya, it's going to be an awesome moment, especially since it's being reported that Warner Bros. Discovery executives will be at that show that night to observe, to monitor, to check out their project and whatnot, and see how the show's doing for their justifications to spend more money on them in the wake of the new regime changes. But if they do land Sasha, that's going to be a big deal, especially since Sasha has Hollywood connections beyond just WBD. I'm like, I know they're not going to get on Disney because Disney has their own deals. Plus, they don't want violent stuff until they say it's okay. But, yeah. It's fun. It's fun times for us all. AEW's trying to get back on track of everything after everything that's happened. And I'm hoping they do well with this thing, especially with Wrestle Kingdom coming up, since Kenny Omega's going to be at that show and fight Will Ospreay in a match to the death, sort of. I mean, like, everyone, I have had to be out. Like, as much as I don't like Will Ospreay, he's a damn talented wrestler. I keep wondering why we keep having great wrestlers go bad in real life. But I'm hoping Kenny Omega actually takes the IWGP US title, despite both people kind of being in their own way of badness, but that's a different matter. But I'm hoping with this match and with what they've been building up to and what it looks like Mercedes joining AEW or something big coming down, I'm hoping we do get more women to get the opportunity, especially since I want to say this, I could be wrong though. Jay Cargill's feud with that rapper, some people kept speculating it's going to lead to Sasha coming in, and I was like, no, it would make more sense if it was Snoop Dogg since they're related. If anything, I kept thinking this was going to lead to Naomi's arrival to AEW. If that's the case, we have no hints and whatnot. This is just me speculating. But yeah, it's just a fun thing to think about. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to see. I'm looking forward to it. We'll have to see what happens down the road and see what chaos brings. But Jamie Hayter, Hikaru Shida, you had a fantastic match for the women's title. Great to have you have to be the closing of the show. Let's see what happens in the following weeks, especially as we get closer and closer to the potential arrival of Mercedes. And by God, that's going to be a hell of a reaction. Mostly because the IWC is going to be exploding into nuclear hellfire. You're going to get the Tribalists freaking out. You're going to get the Sasha fan base, Toxicity fan base freaking out. You're going to have the potential Naomi fans freaking out. You're going to have the AEW Tribalists cheer this on like it's the end of WWE, even though WWE is on the confident opinion they could just clone Sasha Banks because that's the thing now. Yeah, that was an actual report. They definitely think they could clone Sasha Banks in a way, because every woman wrestler has been able to join the Star Wars universe. Like Becky is closest because she's at least been talked about to join the Marvel universe, except she either got pregnant at the time or they cut her scenes out of Eternals. Yeah, that was confirmed. And then there was Damian Priest. He almost became Namor, and then they changed their mind on him. And if he was Namor, he would have definitely fit the asshole part. I know, I'm speaking in conjecture. I'm speaking crazy. But yeah. Just a fun ride. I just felt like I should give more to this video beyond just the match and some stuff surrounding all this stuff going on. But yeah. Will Saraya have Sasha Banks on in her corner that coming January episode? Will Warner Bros. Discovery actually stop setting themselves actively on fire and pissing everyone off to the extreme? Will Black Adam actually mean something? Nope, that was confirmed no. Will Hikaru Shida ever get more matches opportunities? Will this lead to more hopeful improvement for the women's division? And will this lead to a coveted second match for Dynamite Nights? Tune in next time on Neo Reality Entertainment. Now, oh, and one more thing. I get the feeling we're going to see Hikaru Shida and Toni Storm team up to take on Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter before the January 11th show as a red herring tactic they're going to do. But that's just me. So tune in next time on Neo Reality Entertainment, the WrestleVerse, and I will see you all again next time. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, check out the content in the description below. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you all again next time. Peace and take care, and have a good day, everybody. Peace out.